Flappers have behavior like men, believe it or not. Flappers were girls who cut their hair and dresses short. They would throw off the restrictions that they had dedicated fashion for many years. Women would cut their hair and skirts short. Women had never done that before. Flappers were determined to flaunt their freedom. One way women acted like men was they smoked, drove their own vehicles, played sports, earned wages outside of the home, and flew airplanes. Flappers thought that whatever men can do, they can do too. Also, women can now be alone with men. Women can go on dates more frequently than they ever could. Lastly, women had a fashion attitude. Women wanted their skirts shorter so they could dance better.
After World War I, women started to call themselves flappers. A flapper was a woman in the 20s who cut their hair short, smoked, drove, and did other things women back then couldn't do. They became less shy and more outspoken. They became more liberated. They even proposed the 18th Amendment, which states that no right shall be denied by the government on account of gender. In 1916, they also founded the National Women's Party. They even made their own slang. The word goof meant sweetie, and hopper meant dancer. Women didn't ask for famous beats, they did what they wanted.
Women's style changes specifically in their clothes. Women appeared more slim and boyish. Dresses didn't hug or flaunt their curves anymore. The waistline was very low and their dresses became sleeveless. The hemline started to rise to their calf and started to show off their stockings. Their fabrics became sheer and were cut low in the back and front. Their party dresses became loose-fitting, but their day dresses were more modest, but still short. Women's skirts shortened to just below their knee. Lastly, their undergarments were skimpy but more comfortable. Flappers had a new hairstyle called the bob. The style was very short up to their ears. The drapery of the dress gave the women ample freedom on the dance floor. The women started to smoke in public. They started to wear a cloche, which was a French word meaning the bell. The cloche was called this because when the women pulled this tight over their head, it would look like a bell. Coco Chanel popularized pearl necklaces that were full body length. The flappers' beads were small seeds that hung below their waist. Some of their pieces were plastic.
Women helped the war in so many ways, and they wanted a thank you in return. Women never asked for a thank you, though. They just realized they wouldn't get it, so they started to do what they wanted. This is how they became flappers. They wore shorter skirts, cut their hair, smoked, drove women, and had their own kind of slang. Flappers also dated frequently. Flappers were tired of how they were being treated, so they flaunted their